Hey, how you doing? Sorry. I have just bought a Supersport S. Thank you very much to those who've seen my delivery and first ride video. It's on my channel, Sasha B, S-A-S-H-A, and then B for balls or bazooka. And at the end of that video, I said that I would show you a system that I'd worked out to get a sat-nav on the Supersport S, although you could put it on any bike, that comes at under less than 60 quid. And I was quoted 780 quid by Ducati, which I thought was ridiculous. You may be thinking, well, you've got a Supersport S, you spend a bit of coin on that, why are you complaining about a bit of money for a sat-nav? Things I don't have the money, mate. I've done it on finance like most of us. So now I can't even afford to put petrol in the bloody thing. Anyway, so what I'm going to show you is a video of how to get it really cheap, but it actually looks really good as well. I think it looks better than the brackets that are always standing there, that always stay there, that you get when you actually do a Ducati version. So what you need for this is one of these, pop that down, is a Sky Ocean mobile Devic holder. I think that's supposed to say device, but it's cheap and it's from China, but they're really good. I found it on Amazon. It doesn't really have a name on it on the ordering thing, but look for that like kind of eagle kind of sign, and they had really good reviews on Amazon in terms of the actual product, and it is really good. So it's a little sort of almost ball shaped thing, quite heavy, and it's got a sticky pad on the bottom. You just simply stick that to any part of the bike that you want, and then you have this magnet and you pop it on. So these are obviously for cars, but if you have a bike that you can put in front of the clocks or a screen, there's no wind on it, and I've tested this and it works absolutely brilliantly. It's just not going to go anywhere at all. It's totally safe, in my opinion. Don't sue me if yours falls off. So that's that. You need one of those. And these are $9.99. I mean, it's nothing. I bought two and you got 15% off because I had it for the missus for the car. So that's that one. The other thing that you want is a lead, a waterproof lead. I've got a lightning lead here because I've got an iPhone 6. And it's a waterproof one, so it's 15 quid for a 6-foot lead, for a 2-meter lead. And this is a Life Edge. I think this is the only waterproof one that I could find. It seems really good. And on the Ducati Supersport S, you have a USB port under the seat. If you don't have a USB port on your bike, you can connect a USB port from the battery, and it's a little USB cable. I did it on my previous bike, so that is possible to do, but it's an extra step. If you've got a USB port somewhere on your bike, you can put it straight in and thread it through under the handlebars. So that's that bit. And then finally, I've got this case, which is an Easy Life case, and it's a waterproof case. So if it is raining, I'll use this. You put the magnet on the other side, and of course these two attach, and that's it. And you can do it obviously any direction. One thing I do want to mention about the waterproof case, I did need to get the cable to fit and be charging the phone at the same, correctly. I had to cut with a scalpel knife just a little bit on the edge here. It's not a big deal, it's not difficult. It's actually still totally waterproof. You get a little cap here that folds over when it's shut without a cable. And when the cable, obviously, that's left open. So that now works perfectly well, but you do need a little scalpel. As I said, I used the Easy Life case. They do have another one which is 6 quid, but it's got this thing on the middle which you can't then stick the magnet on. So you do need the slightly better, newer, more expensive one if you want that to fit properly. So that's that part. I obviously have another magnet on my phone itself. So that's my case. And it's just easy to take out and pop it on. If you have a case that has a flat background, mine's just a kind of a leather, which is also holds my credit cards, but if you don't have one of those, you can just put it straight on your case and then it goes straight on, obviously. So that's that. I'm going to go out and fit it, show you how to fit it, and then you'll see what it looks like on the bike. All right, so here we are. Here's the bike. And what we're going to do first of all is find the right place for the sphere to get stuck on, and as you can see, I placed it right here. I believe that the Ducati sat nav system gets placed here, and there's a bracket, permanent bracket, that stays here. So I was planning to put it here, but I realized when I was trying it out that when I put my phone here, the handlebars were pushing onto the phone, so that was not the right place to do it. So I've popped it on there, and that just stays as it is, and then you put this magnet on it, and of course the magnet can stay. So I think it looks pretty trick, just staying on there. But if you didn't want it on there, you can obviously take that off when you leave the bike. But I have it on all the time, and it just stays as is, and then the phone gets stuck onto that, which I'll do in a moment. But before we do that, obviously we need to get the USB plugged in, and you can see here on the Ducati, you take the seat off, keys under the seat on this side, on the right hand side, and then you simply have this lead here. I simply popped it in, wound it around a couple of times because it's a bit long, through the frame, under the trellis, no ties needed, and then just up here I've used one of the rubber securing systems that they've got for the brake levers, for the gear lever, and attached it underneath there. I don't know if you can see that. And so then the cable ends up here. This gets slotted into the phone right here when it's on, and when it's off, I just pop it underneath and you can't see it at all. And so that's it. I'll just show you what it looks like with the phone. So that's that part done, and you then simply put the magnet on the phone, put it on the middle, and that's your sat nav. I took it for a 4-hour journey the other day, 4.5 hours. It was so comfortable. I was just so impressed with it, and so fun. And the sat nav worked really, really well. I'm going to show you the different choices of apps, or the apps that I have as a sat nav tool. So I've got two, and one is Waze, which is this one here, and it's free, and it's good because you've got people reporting mobile policemen speeding cameras, speed guns. So that's good for that one. It doesn't look it's not quite as easy to read as you're going along as the TomTom Go one. So the TomTom Go is a paid for one. It's 18 quid for the year, or it's cheaper if you buy it for 3 years. And it does have some, faults, but you can download all the maps for Europe. I'm going to Europe, to Zurich this summer, and then you don't have to use your 3G to use the maps. Obviously you then don't get the live traffic updates, but you do get the maps. So yeah, I think that one is one that I probably use most actually. It's obviously still got the, what speed you're doing, and where the cameras are. It doesn't have the mobile cameras. So there we go. So everything that I did, phone magnetic holder, $9.99. It's got an eagle on the cover. I don't know what the make is. It's some Chinese make without any real brand, but it's got really good reviews on Amazon, and I would certainly rate it really well. So that's my eagle there, as you can see. Waterproof cable, 2 meters. Life Edge, 15 quid. Waterproof iPhone case, Easy Life, 16 quid. I think I got all of those through Amazon. I did get all of those through Amazon. Then the Waze app, W-A-Z-E, which is free of charge, good for speeding cameras, mobile policemen that is. And then the TomTom Go app, which is 18 quid, which you can download maps. You can also do windy routes off motorway more easily than you can with the Waze app. And then, so that total is £59. And Ducati quoted me 780 quid. So if you want to send any donations, just joking. So guys, pretty good, right? I think so. Anyway, if you like this idea, then please like the video. And the next video that I want to make is going to be a poor man's, this is the theme where I don't have any more money because I bought a Supersport S. It's a poor man's wheels and waves
event which me and my 12-year-old son are going to do. We wanted to go to Biarritz. For those of you who know Wheels and Waves, it's basically a custom bike event in Biarritz, and there's surfing. We love surfing. We know more about surfing than we do motorbikes, and so we wanted to go. I didn't have the money, I didn't have the time. I don't have the bike, but I don't care. I'm still going to take it next year for sure. But we did our own. We did a poor man's Wheels and Waves festival, just the two of us. And so that's been done, but I'll make that video up at some point and get it out there. Hope you like it. Cheers, bye.